Anyway, it said that Ahlai's child was the son of an Egyptian, but the kid was still counted as an Israelite. So does the Bible contradict itself? Why in First Chronicles, one second, let me make the point. Why in Chronicles would it give an Israelite genealogy through an Egyptian man and an Israelite woman, but here the Egyptian man is who's given the nationhood to the son? The point is, there can't be a contradiction. In Leviticus 24, yeah, it's the same situation as First Chronicles chapter 2. First Chronicles chapter 2 shows us that even though she married an Egyptian, the kid was still an Israelite. For example, let me just ask you a clear question. In First Chronicles 2, we went to that. Ahlai's children, were they Israelites, yes or no?
Does it say that they was Israelites? I can't remember.
Let me show you. Yeah, can you just go to First Chronicles chapter 9 verse 1? Actually no, you got a good one there. You can hold on to that one. Actually no, you
they bring it out.
You're on that page anyway. First Chronicles 9 verse 1. Let's see. Mensa, are you alright to get First Chronicles chapter 2 and verse 34 please, King? Oh wait, was you already there? Yeah, you got 34 and 35. So yeah, we're just going to show you that real quick, yeah? So bring this out, bro. First Chronicles chapter 9 and verse 1 going down.
So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies, and behold, they were written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah, who were carried away to Babylon for their transgression.
So if you read the book of First Chronicles from chapter 2 to verse 9, it's a whole genealogy, a whole list of the house of the fathers of the tribes of Israel. So now, whenever we see a genealogy being counted from chapter 2 to chapter 9, that is Israelite genealogy being counted. Do you agree? Yeah. Amen. So now let's see if this genealogy was counted from Ahlai. Okay, so now, brother, please can get verse 31. Sorry, bro. 31. 31, and then jump to 34.
So 31. And the sons of Appaim, Ishi, and the sons of Ishi, Sheshan.
What we have first Chronicles, what?
2 verse 31.
I read again. And the sons of Appaim, Ishi, and the sons of Ishi, Shishan, and the children of Shishan, Ahlai.
So it said the sons of Shishan, Ahlai. Ahlai had a child called Ahlai, right? Verse 34, please.
34. Now Shishan had no sons but daughters, and the Shishan had a servant, an Egyptian, whose name was Jarha.
So he had no sons but daughters, and he had an Egyptian servant. So he sinned and gave his daughter to the servant. Really, he should have made his daughter marry an Israelite from the same tribe of Judah. We didn't do that. But yeah, read on.
And 35 says, and Sheshan gave his daughter to Jarha, his servant, to wife, and she bare him Attai.
She bare him Attai, right? Now let's see Attai if his genealogy was counted, because if his genealogy was counted, reckoned, it means that he was an Israelite, because it's not counting Egyptian genealogies. You're not going to be reading the list of genealogies of Judah. One second. You're not going to read the list of genealogies of Judah and then also it starts listing out Egyptian genealogies. Like, why the heck would it do that?
Right.
So let's see.
So
one second. Can I just finish the point? Because I want to answer your question thoroughly. I'm almost done, bro. Just finish that, please.
36 says,
read down to verse 41.
And Attai began Nathan, and Nathan began Zabad, and Zabad began Ephod, and Ephod began Obed, and Obed began Jehu, and Jehu began Azariah, and Azariah began Heles, and Heles began Eliezer, yeah, and Eliezer began Sisamai, and Sisamai began Shalom, and Shalom began Zekamai, and Jechamai began Elishama.
Thanks, King. So it just gave us a full reckoning, a full list of genealogy. Now, is that full genealogy that comes from Ahlai and a heathen? Was that an Israelite genealogy, or was that just an Egyptian genealogy? What was that? Was just them
considered to be an Israelite genealogy, you know?
Through the mother?
Yeah, through the mother.
You believe you could be Israelite through your mother?
No.
What were these kids Israelite through the mother?
Because I believe because of the law, right? Because of the law and inheritance. One second. Because of the law of inheritance, and you don't consider that to be what's going on here, but this is how it is looked at, right? That law of inheritance passes on to the woman, yeah. Even though they came out of Babylon and all that, and it was in slavery and captivity, so everything was intermingled and mixed up. We can't say if there was Israel around so he can get married to. We don't know what he was doing at that time. It doesn't tell you, right? So how it's understand for us is that due to that law, that is why Shishan had Ahlai, you know what I'm saying? And then that was considered to be carried on through the lineage of there because there was no sons around, right? And that's how we view it. But you take the few instances in the Bible and you make that a doctrine that says, look, now you can be Israel through your mother, even though we can see that it's dealing with well, not even though, but to us, it's dealing with the law, right?
Can we just go into that law in detail, just so we can see if what you're saying, because you're saying you see that through the lens of the law. That's nothing more than the law.
But before that, you can't say that. You can't say nothing about the tribe of Dina. So you skip that and you say that was all. It's a paternal thing.
No, answer that.
No, you didn't really get. You didn't really.
I don't think you like my answer. But
No. You didn't deal with it. You just said like it's a maternal. So you disannulled your understanding of you can be Israel for your mother to deal with.
The 12 tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel.
But the question is, why isn't it all 13? And you said because she wasn't counted. That's not an answer though. If you can be Israel for your mother, then she should have a tribe as well.
So can I just answer that, Wilfred? So check this out, yeah? So when we went to Genesis 48, Brother Mensa brought out, 48 and verse 1, it says, yeah, he called his sons. At the end of Genesis 48, verse 28, it said, these are the 12 tribes of Israel. So this was who was chosen by Jacob. He gave prophecies for all the men. He didn't choose his daughter.
We know that.
So there wasn't no 12 tribes.
We want you to make that fit with your understanding.
I'm making it fit.
Of how you can be Israel through your mother, you know what I'm saying?
I'm making it fit, because clearly we see you can be Israel through your mother, but it doesn't lead you back to Dina, because Dina wasn't a tribe. You can be one of the 12 tribes of Israel, because it was established from the beginning. The 12 sons were chosen, not the daughter, because men come before the woman, and the 12 tribes were patriarchs.
We just read you be the son of an Israelitish woman, not an Israelite.
And then you use that to say, oh, because it doesn't say that he's not an Israelite,
right,
and it doesn't say that he is an Israelite,
right, but
it actually says that he's the son of an Egyptian.
So check it out, yeah. The Dina point, I answered that. You're not happy with it. You think
it doesn't fit with your understanding. That's what we're saying to you. It really doesn't fit with what you're saying about you can be Israel through your mother, right?
It does actually fit, because all I'm saying is, yeah, that the Most High established 12 patriarchs. Dina just wasn't chosen from the beginning.
He established 12 patriarchs, and then later on, he decided, you know what? You can be Israel for your mother as well, even though at the beginning
it was never later run like that. It's from the beginning, yeah. It's 12 tribes through the men.
Where's the first instance we see that?
But if you have someone that descends from the 12 tribes who be a woman, and she's with a Gentile, she can take you back to the 12 tribes, the men, not Dina, because Dina was never there in the beginning. She wasn't acknowledged. Man comes first. It's 12 patriarchs.
Right.
If you don't accept that,
where's the first time after that do we see that Israel is now considered you consider Israelite off your mum?
The first instance we see is in the book of 1 Chronicles chapter 2, but we've not even gone to that, because there's another instance of someone being an Israelite through their mother, and this woman who had kids, or had a kid who was an Israelite through the mother, she had brothers. So it wasn't even the case like you could say.
Who are you going to go to?
Abigail. So can we go to another one, bro? Amasa, yeah. So do you want to go to that? You want to deal with that, brother?
Yeah, sure, bro, sure.
Because we've gone around the corner with this one, and you've already said that was an Israelite lineage through the mother. Regardless of however you see it
because of the law. Not because of that's how it is.
Well, this is the law. The whole Bible is the law, and the Bible is testifying. Look.
So the Bible's going against itself.
And hey, check this out.
So it's going against itself.
Appaim, let me just say one thing to you, yeah. In my whole life of watching Hebrew Israelites, I've never heard an Israelite say you could be an Israelite for your mother. But you just said it just then.
I said it because of the law. You can say what you want.
You just said it, bro.
I agree because of the law.
Me too.
You're literally, because of the inheritance, that's literally how it works, right? But you're saying that.
But
it don't matter what. It doesn't matter if you're born of if your father's this or your father's that, because the woman's an Israelite, you're saying that you're now an Israelite. And I'm showing you that that's how the small hats see it. And you're saying, nah, they don't, but they do.
But wait, the small hats see it that, like, basically, if your mum is with a Gentile,
they just continue that from the first instance. So when that originally happened, after the 12 tribes being born, they considered that as a first instance. So now they look at it like that all the time now, right? And you're looking at it like that in the three instances that you're about to show us.
Well, I hear you keep talking about small hats, but rather than me talk about them, because to be honest, I don't know all of their beliefs, and I don't represent their beliefs. I just represent the Bible, and I'm just trying to show you what the Bible says. So you keep talking about the law in Numbers 27, but you're misappropriating that verse, you're misapplying it. So I just want to go to the law of Numbers 27 and show how it doesn't apply the way that you guys are saying it does. Because once you can see it doesn't apply, then you have to be left with the fact that, wait, she was actually given her kids Israelite lineage, and it wasn't the way that we've seen it. So a woman can give a kid Israelite lineage. So please, can we get Numbers 27, please, Brother Fernando? And Brother Mensa, can you please get Numbers chapter 36? Did someone else have it? Oh, my bad. Sorry, Jesse got that one. He's got 27. Yeah, yeah. Let me just check one sec, bro. Yo. Let me just have a look, bro. One sec. Numbers 27 and okay, can you read from verse 3 going down to verse 1 second.
Is that your brother there? There. Is that your brother there?
Listen, boys, just listen.
You alright, brother?
I'm just listening.
Yeah, man, God bless you. Yeah, man.
Bless, man.
That's my brother, man. On my father's side.
Oh, praise. I believe that as well.
Yeah, man, praise the Most High. Hey, we agree, man. 2 witnesses, isn't it? You get me?
I believe that.
Yeah, man. Granddad's descendant. Anyway, and if his father had no brethren, but you know what? Just read down to, I say, like verse 9.
Probably better on that side.
Yeah, the sun's coming in this way, innit? What's it looking like? Getting glare in that, bro?
No, it's good, it's good.
Good though, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, from verse 3 to like verse 9, bro.
Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of
What are we
them.
reading there?
Numbers
This is
27,
Numbers
verse 3.
27, verse 3.
Going out to verse 9.
Our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah.
So these daughters now are saying, yo, our dad died in the desert, innit? You get me? So read on.
But died in his own sin and had no sons.
He had no sons, so it's just the daughters left, right? Read on.
Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he had no son?
So he's saying, why would his name die amongst his tribe because he had no sons? What does that mean?